I am Arder, and today I'm gonna show you another quick battle. This time it's the Chaos against the Tomb Kings. So let's get straight into it and just show you what I brought. So on the flanks I got two units of Forsaken, one on its side, as you can see here, just enough to provide myself with enough mobility, and these guys can actually tear apart through all of that infantry, although they're not gonna be that good against constructs, but that's why I brought some halberds back here. So over here I brought some Chaos Marauders with great weapons, just enough to pack a punch against the enemy infantry, but these guys will be easily broken. They won't just stand up and fight. They will just keep on retreating, but they will eventually be running back, which is a good thing. Over here I got 1, 2, 3 units of Chaos Warriors with halberds, just enough to bring down enemy constructs or stuff like that, although they're not gonna be useful for that. I'm gonna be heavily relying on my goon squad over here, the two Dragon Ogres along with Kolek to just bring down all of these constructs, and yeah, that's how it's gonna go. So okay, I forgot about my Grey Wizard, not Grey Wizard, Chaos Sorcerer with Shadow Magic. Alright, let me see. I got the Pendulum, the Miasma, and just Smoke and Mirrors. I didn't bring anything else. Over here my enemy got a very heavy line of Tomb Guard, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Tomb Guard, along with some Skeleton Spearmen in the back. 2 Scorpions, yes, one on each side, very good to deal with my infantry, these guys, and even they will be able to take down the halberds because of their animations and stuff like that. They won't be able to catch them that well. Over here he's got Cetra, the Imperishable, on top of his mighty War Sphinx, and he's gonna try and do some early work on my halberds over here. He's gonna cast a slow spell, if I'm correct, and buy him more time for these Ushabti to just destroy them all around. So over here he's got a Necrotech because he brought a ton set of constructs, and he needs to buff them up whichever way he can. Over here he's got the Chosen of the Gods with that debuff, the Shield Breaker, which lowers, okay, let me see here, their okay, Missile Parry with the ones that they got shields, but guess what, I got no shields in this army, so that extra money he spent on that Shield Breaker mechanic ability is not that cost effective here. He could just get away with simple ones. Anyway, so I told you about the Necrotect. Okay, back here he's got a mighty War Sphinx. This thing needs to be taken out early, because it's gonna do some massive work against Kolek or even my Dragon Ogres. Over here I just cast an early Pendulum because he just stood there and had his line straight, and it was an excellent choice for me to just cast that there. Anyways, so the Skeleton Spearman in the back, and yeah, as you saw here, he's casting what spell? Let me just see. Shield Breaker. Yep. No. Okay, it's about to go down now, so let's get started. There we go, he's casting, what is that? Osirian's Incantation of Vengeance, which lowers their speed by 48%, and these guys will be really slow now, and they're gonna be taking all of that sweet love from the Ushabti Great Boss, the Chosen of the Gods, that is. Over here I changed my tactic. I was about to charge on this left flank with my goon squad over here, but I'm just gonna send them on the right side. I don't know why I did that, just did. Over here my Forsaken on each flank are trying to get around because he's got a really small line, and I can pin them down with these great swords over here, and just come in the back with his Forsaken, since they're quite faster and they can catch up to them quite easily. As you can see here, these guys are just trying to get around. Some more halberds are coming finally into the fray, and this is where it's all about to go down. Over here the Tomb Scorpion is gonna make an easy work of my Forsaken along with his halberds, with the backup of the Tomb Guard and also the firepower from the Ushabti. The Shadow Wizard just stands back there, as you can see, just doing nothing, and this is where what I told you about. These guys might be able to pack a punch onto these guys, but they will waver and just give up on the fight. Over here this is where the big stuff is going on. I immediately send my goon squad after the Necro Sphinx because it's the most deadly thing that he could brought, and I need this guy to be taken out quite fast, and as you can see my guys here absolutely destroying it, bringing it down to almost, yeah, he's getting some heals there from his necrotect, I think, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, some buffs as well, Zaf's incantation and stuff like that. My left flank has completely broken. It's only this Forsaken against the Tomb Scorpion and the 2 Tomb Guards, but they will just waver and they will be running back quite soon. This is where the big fight is going on. I'm just keeping my squad here. He's bringing some skeleton spearmen to provide some backup for these constructs against my guys, but that's why I got the Forsaken over here. Over here I see a little pocket of Tomb Guard just standing there, and that's why I cast the Pendulum. It was the most clear shot that I could get. The Ushabti Great Bows are still shooting at my guys, doing some massive work, but as you can see, all of these 3 guys, Kolek with his yeah, the Star Crusher, with that extra plus 40% armor piercing, he's able to just tear down Cetra as well. And now these guys will just keep on running any enemy large construct they can find, and this is what won me the fight. I mean, I just brought a more operational, a more brutal, heavy, big squad, and this is what won me the fight. The other Scorpion is gonna try to come here, but this one is almost dead already. The Necrotect just can't keep up with the healing. These guys are doing massive damage. The Tomb Guard are not doing that well against the Dragon Ogress. And where did my Forsaken go? Did they break? Oh no, they're back here. They're gonna be running back. They just wavered for a little bit. Over here I just used these guys to catch this Tomb Guard, which just came after me, and this is a good thing actually. Your troops retreating, the enemy just forgets to bring his guys back, and if 1, 2 or 3 units of yours retreat and he's chasing you off with one, you can easily just turn around the tables and just kill him off, and this is what essentially I just did there. Over here I'm just just sending all of my guys back into the fray here, because this is where it's all going down. Another Scorpion is dying. Kolek and my rest of the guys are doing quite well. I know their health is low, but it's quite okay. Another Tomb Scorpion ready to die, as you can see. I send one of the halberd units onto this Chosen of the Gods. I sent my 2 great swords after the Tomb Guard, and I also sent the Chaos Sorcerer after them, just to provide some enough morale capabilities, but it will also do some damage to them, because this Tomb Guard just can't do anything to that Chaos Wizard. Just not enough damage. If it was spears, perhaps that would be something, but these guys just won't. The other halberd is chasing after the Ushabti, the summoned one, as you can see here, and all of his constructs are dead, and the game is over already. Nothing he could really do. Alright, let's get to see what happened here. I think what won me the what won me the fight was this Kolek, the Dragon Ogress, and they just were able to just tear through everything. I mean, they killed the Necrosphinx, then they killed Cetra, then they killed the other Tomb Scorpion, and then they just went out for the next one. And this is where it's all over. The halberds and my melee line in general, my infantry, just did quite well against the Tomb Guard, although I see here that they got more kills than me, but they were just able to just pin them down and just buy me enough time to kill all of his large constructs, and that was where it went down. And yeah, even some nice spells. The Pendulum was quite excellent in there, because he was just keeping his forces into a straight line. That's why if you see my gameplay, I never just pack them into a straight line, just close to each other. I just put them quite far from each other, because I know he's probably gonna cast some spells, and I always try not to get a straight line of fight. I'm trying to, you know, just even it a bit, just try to get one guy further in the front, one guy in the back, so he just can't cast any spells like that. So that was it, guys. It was a tough fight, a really good one as well, and this is how it went down. So I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, and I'll see you next time.